Wow, my hair is a mess. Okay, well, I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, I'm actually standing in Covington, Kentucky right now. I'm going to look at both. In this video, I'm going to be exploring some of the downtown areas of Cincinnati, going over the suspension bridge behind me and going to Fountain Square and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's check the city out. This right here is the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. I don't have time to go this trip, but I have been a couple times. It is a great museum. Definitely check it out when you're in Cincinnati. Actually, up there is an eternal flame. And this is a piece of the Berlin Wall. As you can see, this was the western side. It has graffiti on it. But then you go over here to the east, is just a white slab. That's the football stadium over there. Must be a concert going on. So the date's a little inaccurate. It actually opened December 1866. So the designer and engineer of this bridge was John A. Roebling, and he's probably the most famous bridge engineer in U.S. history. He designed this bridge. He also designed the Wheeling Suspension Bridge, and his most famous work is the Brooklyn Bridge. And this was before the Brooklyn Bridge, so this was kind of a mini prototype of what would become the Brooklyn Bridge. Here's some plaques. It's a National Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. The trusses and cables are all painted blue on here. It makes it look pretty cool, actually. The bridge totally shakes when cars go by. It's kind of freaky. I've noticed this city has actually inspired a lot of famous landmarks in New York. This was Roebling's original bridge right here, and that building over there was the inspiration for the Empire State Building. I have a separate video on Cairo Tower, so go check that out. So I'm heading across to Covington, Kentucky. This is like a mini city. You can see they have some mini skyscrapers. I think that building over there used to be a hotel. It's very interesting. There's a big thing of driftwood. Now this is a really big cable. It's thick. Thick with 2 C's. Alright, and I am now in Covington, Kentucky. So I believe this area of Covington is called Roebling Point. That would be a cool apartment to live at. I've always been fascinated with that building. But yeah, that is Cincinnati. Pretty big city, to say the least. And this isn't too impressive. And this is the G shot of Cincinnati with the Roebling Suspension Bridge and the skyline and the Ohio River. So on the flood walls in Covington, they got a little creative and made some murals. So this is a, I guess, bison They don't exist here anymore. They, I guess, used to cross the river. That would be a sight to see. And this is 1782. Some famed white explorers like George Rogers Clark and Daniel Boone here meeting in this area. So this is Cincinnati in 1805, and this is it in 2018. Wow, what a difference. Of course, the river was the way to freedom. This is a escaped slave family crossing the river. And here is the Civil War, 1862, and you can see the foundations of the suspension bridge. I guess this is Jacob Price. He was an early African-American leader here. 1867, the bridge is completed. I think there were a lot of Germans in Covington. I'm not going there this trip, but that is a very impressive cathedral here in Covington. It's based off of Notre Dame. 1937 was not a good year. Covington graffiti. There's a limo here. That is the Scripps Center, which is the 4th tallest building in Cincinnati, and that is PNC Tower, which was the 5th tallest building in the world when it opened in 1913 at 495 feet. This is the Ohio facing east. I want to climb up these stairs so bad, but there's this dang gate in the way. So yeah, this is Covington. That's the mouth of a river. I forget the name of it. And that town over there is Newport. That is the courthouse. One that looks like a courthouse. This area is Newport on the Levee with a bunch of popular things. Among them, the Newport Aquarium. I'm not going this trip, but that is very cool. That is the Reds Stadium. They are apparently the baseball team. I don't know anything about sports. That little paddle wheel thing is the Steamboat National Monument. The bridge has a span of 1,095 feet, and to my understanding, it was the longest bridge in the world in 1866. Alright, the sun is setting behind the football stadium. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite bridges. It's a pretty cool city. This is the cool little Riverfront Park they have here. I think most of it is closed off though. That sucks. This is neat. Here's a fountain. So here's a cool fountain. I'm not gonna get in the way of the people's prom pictures. That's pretty cool. I will just say screw this restaurant because they totally block the view, the total view of the Underground Railroad Freedom Center. Indianapolis has its little indie thing to stand by and get your picture with. Cincinnati has Sing the Queen City right here. So that's the interstate that cuts right through downtown. Check that out, they still have streetcars here. There's also a subway system that was built here, I think in the 1920s. But the tunnels still exist, it was never used. And I really want to get into one of those tunnels, but couldn't find a way. They're very secure now, I'll say that. So, no abandoned subway right now. It's a bunny made out of grass. There's a Christian Science reading room. That's cool, there's a staircase in between those two buildings. Alright, this building right here is the Contemporary Art Center. It's designed by the famous architect Zaha Hadid. I really like her work. I haven't been in there, it is cool. Don't have time this trip. There's Tiffany's, and they also do Cinderella carriages here. Alright, one of the most famous gathering spots here in Cincinnati is Fountain Square. The square is built on an old Indian mound that's pretty much non-existent anymore. But this fountain was placed here in 1871, and I believe it was designed in Munich. And here on the corner they have naked boys forcing ducks or something to puke water. That's animal abuse. There's quite a bit of detail on this fountain. Very interesting. It's also really cool because it changes color. That's Heron Tower behind it. Alright, thanks for watching. I have a couple other videos from Cincinnati, so go watch those, go watch all my other videos, and yeah, thanks for watching.